Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome to the final episode of this series of The Elder Scrolls Online, also known as the thank you for putting up with me for 40 episodes episode. So, just as a treat, as it were, for this episode, I've showed you 3 of my characters over the course of the series, but there's still a few more that I haven't actually introduced you to. Mostly and partially because I didn't actually get to play them all that much, with the exception of one, and I'll talk about that one when we get to there. First and foremost, say hello to Elsie, everyone. Hang on. Oh, sorry, Eldie. I couldn't remember her name. It was meant to be Elsie to begin with, because this character is heavily inspired by a friend of mine, and so I decided to go with. Originally decided to go with her name, but unfortunately that was already taken. So yes, Eldie here is a wood elf nightblade, hence the bow, because, you know, wood elf's bow, fair enough. I played this character, and I made this character when I was in the beta of the Elder Scrolls Online. I got up to level, what was it, I think it was like level 12, 13? I definitely know it was definitely at least 10, because I managed to get into Cyrodiil and actually participated in the PvP activities. And actually, have I put that video up? Okay. After this episode, there's going to be one more Elder Scrolls Online video, which comes from absolutely way back and features the original this character, because I had to remake it after the. Remake this character after the beta closed down. Unfortunately, I really haven't done as much with her as I wanted to. She's only, I think I showed before, she's only actually at level 3. She's still on, where is it? We're still on Kanathi's Roost.
Please, a moment.
Oh, sorry. So, I really haven't done much. What I was going to do, though, and what I'm planning on doing, is focusing purely on, well, 1, bows, and 2, siphoning abilities, because that's those abilities that was just so fun to use, and this is such an absolute. LD is such a delight to play as, and it's a real unbelievable shame that I didn't actually manage to go through more of her with this series. But that's one. Next character, and so allow me to introduce you to our second character. This is Sarah Ann, who is, as you can see, a Breton Templar, and only Templar I've actually ever created, to be honest. Mostly because, I just wanted to play a Templar, because I had, like, very, very clear ideas as to what all the other characters would be like. Also, I just remembered, I never actually got around to giving her any shoes. This is, oh yeah, she was definitely going to be offhand and shield based. Basically, honestly, this was a character that I designed basically to do everything that I wasn't planning on doing, because I didn't like the idea of playing sword and shield, and I didn't like the idea of playing a Templar. So basically, Sarah Ann here was a character that was basically meant to essentially remedy all that. To try and oh fine, I'll do this while I go. Okay. It was a character that I really wanted to play simply because I hadn't done anything else quite like it before. I mean, even in the beta, I did this basically just to see like how the Templar was like and how it's set up, but I never got around to actually doing much with this character, and I still haven't, because still level 4, so not much. Apparently my armor is absolutely through the max, though. That'll probably come from the higher level people I have doing all the crafting for them. But yeah, so I really didn't know what to do with this character, but I don't know. It was just the other thing I had when I was creating this character was someone who's just like peaceful and happy. Like just look at her, for crying out loud. It's like she's the most innocent person in this entire game, basically. Other aside from the fact that she's got a massive freaking shield strapped to her back. But yeah, I just wanted someone that type of a character, and it's a real shame that I didn't get to do as much with her as I would have liked. But anyway, on to our final character for the day. And finally, allow me to introduce you to Elson. And yes, that name is an obvious reference to, yeah, it's kind of obvious. She's a pet monkey. It's the only character I've got that I actually managed to use the pet with. It kind of makes sense to me. Elson is a high elf sorceress, and the skill set I've chosen for her is based around the obvious reference in her name. Oh, hang on. Wrong one. Damn it. Here we go. Now, first of all, I focused mostly on dark magic, a little bit of the Daedric summoning, because there are some of these here, the bound armor and the curse, which kind of I think fit well into it. But if you haven't figured it out by now, it's ice themed. This is what she is. She is a pure frost mage. Again, look at the obvious reference in her name to figure out why I decided to do this. I'm highly unimaginative. Although, considering the fact that I made her a high elf in the Ebonheart Pact, again, that's not really imaginative, that's just kind of sticking it to every known bit of lore that they're in existence. I've played this character a lot, as you can see, level 21, so up until recently, when I got Reja past that, Elson was in fact the highest level character I had in this game. Reason for that is, I think I mentioned in like the 3rd episode or something, that there was like a month of time where I just completely lost all my characters, and during that time, Elson was the character I played, and it was just a joy to go through that, just like freezing everyone and just doing all that ice magic that I focus on the characters. Also, just in case you're wondering, why on earth did I pick a high elf and decide to go with the Ebonheart? Well, the reason I picked the high elf is hang on, where's the skill set? The high elf skills. Where is it? That one. The elemental talent increases the cold shock damage. It's the only one character that increases your actual damage output with magic like that, so it was kind of an obvious choice for going with a mage like this. And reason for the Ebonheart is, well, I already had 2 characters in every other realm, so
What do you want?
yeah, that was basically it. But you know what? It was so much fun playing her, and yeah, those were all 3 of my characters. So so much. Just, I can't believe this is the final episode. I'm actually struggling to come up with things to say. Well, I said when I was doing the last Ebonheart character, my Argonian, that I would be ending with one of the songs from Kraganmore, and I'm not going to make a liar out of myself. So I love this game, guys. I don't care if the reviews are mixed. Personally, I absolutely love this game, and again, it's probably lost all sense of meaning by now, but thank you so much for following me through this. It means absolutely everything. And now we end with a song. So thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you back next time. Bye.
People, they shared a cruel joke, a choice between death or the yoke. But then our 3 people knew what must be done to end the oppression. All 3 became one, forged by war. The Ebonheart rose and drove the Akaviri back to the sea. When the enemies begged for the mercy they lacked, 3 voices as one shouted blood for the pact. Forged by war, our story be told. No can